bum bum, it's live, and she's yawning
I'm tired, sorry.
right as we went live.
Good.
It's a good intro.
Okay, hi.
I'm growing my hair out. Most of it.
Oh,
You
wow,
see
it
it?
looks a lot worse on camera, actually. It looks worse on camera than in
It
person.
looks worse on camera.
Because I saw it on the screen.
Yeah.
You see more of the little hairs in person. Anyway.
Jackie wants me to grow my hair out. Maybe not after now. So I've been growing my hair out, and I've been conditioning it. And I've had a realization. This didn't used to. When I had hair, I was conditioning my hair, and anyway, I just started conditioning it again, and I'm conditioning my beard. And I think the conditioner, you can see I'm like breaking out a little bit here. I'm breaking out around. This happens when I use the conditioner. This is my realization, because it hadn't happened for a really long time, approximately since I've been shaving my head. But it's soft. It's pretty soft. I feel.
Very soft. I like it.
Except for the one spot. Feel that spot? Is that soft?
That's still soft. That spot is still soft too.
It's been a rough week. Let's see. Where do we leave off? Oh, my hair. Are you hearing
The chair squeaked.
that? I'm crazy. All right. Here's where we left off.
That's my feet. I'm sorry.
Can you
I'm fidgety. I'm sorry.
Okay. We left off with it's maybe going to be a little bit of I don't know. It's not a sadder show. It's just a little bit darker, just because everything that's going on right now. It's just dark. I mean, so we went to Christmas, and I think the last thing we talked about was that I was having headaches, right? And we were concerned. We didn't really know. And then your mom had like a little fever for just a second.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we left off with that. So I think we should just do an update there. So I went and got COVID tested.
Yours was negative.
Mine came back negative. I did the rapid test.
My mom's was positive, and so was my sister's. They both went and got tested on Saturday, and theirs were both positive.
Right. And and your mom is having symptoms. She's having like fever and stuff. And,
Yeah.
we're looking at options, obviously. Jackie's been like researching it like crazy. This is the girl you want to be related to, or someone like this if you're sick with anything at all. So, just positive vibes is all there is to it really right now.
And then I went and got tested, but my results aren't back yet, so hopefully by tomorrow. That's a cat.
There's the cat trying to get in the room. You just open the door for him. He's just going to keep doing it. The door's like, I didn't hang it perfectly, so it didn't open really well. Just have you open it up a little bit for me. Get in.
Squeeze his fat head through.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Well, so Jackie gave me some great advice. I was sitting in bed, we're basically assuming that my test came back with like a false negative until we know, like, if Jackie's test comes back negative, then
that'll be more likely that
it's
yours
actually
was a true negative.
Yeah.
And that something else was just going on with the headache.
The headache was pretty weird,
muscle
though.
aches.
I've been off Adderall now
So-
it's been over a week since this last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's not usually what happens from, like, to come down from coming off Adderall for me anyway. I just get a little mopey and depressed usually. And not that long afterwards. I mean, this was like 4 days after I had quit taking it, and I've been tapering it down. And, so the cat's pawing at me now. Our life is crazy, okay? There's always something going on. So you have to be forgiving and just be forgiving for us.
Anyway.
But I had the headaches constantly. But yeah, anyway, so they tested positive. I've tested negative. We're waiting on Jackie's test. She went and got tested. The better, I guess, higher quality test or whatever, because it's taking longer to
No,
come
not
back.
necessarily.
Better results.
We'll see.
Well, what's like 30% false negatives with the rapid test?
Depending on the rapid test they use. Some rapid tests have very low false negative results.
Okay.
Anyway.
We'll see what's going on. So Jackie gave me some great advice. I was laying in bed watching TV. And she said that I should, if you're, how do I put this? What's the advice?
About laying on your stomach.
Yeah.
He was like with his laying on his back for hours at a time watching stuff on his iPad. And so, if you actually do have COVID, then they advise you to not lay on your back, to like lay and sleep only on your stomach and your side, just so that stuff doesn't settle in your lungs. Help prevent that pneumonia that
Just
commonly
pretend
happens with it.
like you're
And
a
so I
teenage
said,
girl at a
just
slumber
Put
party.
it on, yeah. It's like just lay on your belly and pretend like you're a teenage girl at a slumber party watching like this,
Yeah.
kicking your feet behind you.
It's important that you kick your feet, she told me. So I just thought that was really funny. And then she was like, oh, by the way, like, do we have melatonin? And I'm like, yeah, sure, it's over there. So she goes and gets it, and she comes over, and she gives it to me. She's like, here, take this. And I take it, because I'm ever trusting to my wife. And she's like, I'm like, oh, melatonin. I'm like, so how does it help? Like, what's it for? And she's like, oh, it could help with COVID. And I was like, well, how does it help? And she's like, you're like, I don't know.
I said I haven't gotten to that yet.
I haven't gotten to that yet. And then
I was only in the very basic stages where I saw correlations of positive outcomes and
Yeah.
not the science behind
Yeah.
said correlations.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's melatonin, so it's not going to hurt. So I was like,
On
well,
top
let's
of
just go ahead
that-
and throw this at you.
I'm lowering the audio a little bit. I'm sorry if it was blasting y'all. On top of that, she then looked at the bottle and said, whoa, this is
is
the
like-
extra strength stuff. She didn't check the dosage.
Again,
She-
melatonin.
Okay.
Even extra strength
And then she says, well,
melatonin is
she's
just
like-
going to make you sleepy.
She's
It's
like, well,
not
at least
gonna
we'll
do
just we'll
anything.
probably just be kind of drowsy tonight. So I thought it was funny because we're going to sleep good tonight. These are my notes, big notes on her. Because it's hilarious, the stuff that she does. Yeah. That's pretty much it. And then so we're waiting to find out what's going on with that. And then I have a note here about Jackie's parenting style versus my parenting style. And the TV turns. So I think this
Goes
is.
along with that.
You're saying it does go along with that?
Yeah.
With the parenting style
Yeah.
stuff, yeah. I think this is kind of an interesting thing. And maybe what's going on? We've got a viewer. Hey, viewer. Is it mom? Hey, mom. If it's mom, hi.
It's probably not. We didn't text her. Like
We
were
didn't text her.
supposed to.
Yeah, I know. But she might have notifications, so it might still work.
I don't know.
If it's not mom, hello, how are you? We can't actually see who it is that's viewing. So, and it would help us to know, what our viewership looks like, so we can tally them up and figure out what kind of people are watching our content. So be sure to leave a comment. Just drop a comment, and we'll be able to respond to it and see it and say hello. So be friendly. Hi. Leave a comment. Anyway, Jackie's parenting style versus my parenting style. I mean, really, it could be nutshelled up as like effort and lazy, pretty much. Like Jackie, she creates scenarios where she has to do extra things to be involved. It's weird. Like, this is the example, the taking TV turns. Like, the kids, they'll like take turns on shows. So they'll have like one show that Nathan likes, and he'll get like one episode of that, and then Penny will have her show, and then she'll get an episode, and then he'll have his show. So they'll alternate back and forth, which means every 22 minutes someone yells, "My turn!" It's my turn, and someone has to go in and change it.
That's too much work for you.
That's way too much work. I'm sorry. My whole purpose, not in just parenting, but in life, is to make things simpler for myself and reduce the amount of steps and reduce the amount of things that I have to do everything. Mm-hmm. And so I've been trying to abolish the turn system. Granted, I haven't been doing it with the most guile, the maybe the best gentlest
You're
way.
just like, if the TV's on, that's what you're watching. You don't want to watch it, do something else.
Exactly. They're like, my turn. I'm like, what's on TV? They're like, Peter Rabbit. I'm like, do you like Peter Rabbit? No. Go do something else then. Solution. There's a solution for you. I don't want to do something else. There's Peter Rabbit on television. Enjoy yourself. So I think that really is, I think it comes down to parenting style and just, I am a little bit more firm with them.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
Even tonight, like, I have a system. So we do bath time, and after bath time, and then we're going to wrap this up after this little story. Yeah. After bath time, we put on oil or lotion or whatever, right? And then we comb hair, and we get dressed for bed, and then we do toothbrush and story and sleeping. If there's time in there, we'll do like rough housing and then toothbrush or whatever. And so kids come out of the bath, and I oiled Nathan. I'm like, go get your pajamas. Jackie even offered to get Penny pajamas. I was like, don't do it. I send Penny to get her pajamas. I don't want Penny thinking that Jackie's going to get her pajamas every time, because then every time she's going to ask her to do it. And when Jackie's not here, she's going to ask me to do it. Then I got to go get her pajamas. I don't want to do that. So anyway, Nathan comes back with his pajamas, dressed and ready. And he's like, he doesn't want me to do bedtime. He wants mommy to do bedtime. I'm like, come on, just give me a break.
Yeah, because we just started alternating bedtime.
We're now alternating bedtime. Exactly. So it's not like all on Jackie's shoulders. I can help with this stuff. Be more involved. Good for my relationship with the kids. Good for Jackie. Good for all good stuff. Yeah. So, he's grousing about it. I'm like, give me a break. Like, come on, dude. Just chill. We're going to have a bedtime party. I'm making it fun, and it's working. It's working.
Penny's on board. She's
singing a song. Exactly. Nathan's, kind of on board. If you don't, talk to him, if you're not, trying to engage with him, he, forgets. Yeah. And then I'm like, come here. I'm going to comb your hair. And the way that I do it is... she lets him climb all over her. She's, trying to comb one of their hair. The other one's, punching her in the face.
Not true.
It's basically that.
No.
It's crazy. I am a little bit more rigid about it, okay? You stand here in front of me. Look there. I'll comb your hair. It's very simple. I don't want people climbing on me. You can't stand on me while I'm trying to comb your hair or go on, do somersaults over the table and I'm trying to catch you with a brush.
While I'm combing their hair.
I exaggerate, but it's just a little bit less organized. And so he's like, oh, I want to snuggle with mommy. And she's like, well, you can snuggle with me. Well, daddy combs your hair. And I was like, no. I was like, you can stand here. I'll comb your hair. I'll be done with it in 2 seconds. And then you can snuggle with mommy. And I don't know. I just think it's better that way for me. For me, it's better that way. It's easier. It's just easier for me. It's mostly laziness. I just don't want to have to chase him around and stuff.
Anyway.
So, I had my coaching with Dana today, and she said we should talk about how the sleep schedule is going.
Oh, it's going very well.
How's it going? Yeah.
It's going so good. It's nice having the bed all to ourselves.
High five.
Fighting kids in the night, and or if you try to move them so that you have space to sleep, then they wake up and complain, and you're like, it's my bed.
It's like sleeping with a pack of dogs.
Yeah, so it's nice not even having to deal with that, and it's gotten very smooth where Nathan just comes in and lays down on his little mattress floor spot, and Penny's basically sleeping in her bed every night now.
She's sleeping through her bed every night. It's great.
4 nights.
And this is because it's been awesome.
She's very motivated by candy.
Chocolate, specifically. Candy's great. Chocolate is what I've been using, and it's working on Nathan too. He sees her getting candy, and I'm very intentional to make sure that I don't give it to her until he's in the room. I'll open it up and I'll say he'll be across the living room, and Penny's waiting. She's like, and I'm like, oh boy, Penny. Looking to see if Nathan's looking. This is a nice piece of chocolate. Here you go. Good girl. Thank you for staying in your bed the whole night. Boop. And then she runs away, and I could just see Nathan is the wheels are turning. He's thinking about it. He's like, what can I do to get this? So, I've told him in. Okay, guys, that's it for us. We're gonna turn in. I've got some reading to do and a whole bunch of stuff to go in, and I want to just chill out. It's 9:00, so. Stay tuned for more information about what's going on with COVID, for us, what's going on with the sleep schedule with the kids and our parenting challenges and growth and all the things that we're doing. And I got one of the contracts signed back today, so that's awesome and wonderful. So it's going to be a big haul tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday, just getting all the pieces in order to get this thing ironed out so it's a smooth and firing machine. And then it's just... rinse and repeat. We'll get 10 of these bad boys on for 2021 and make a bunch of money. It'll be great. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure to like the video. It helps the YouTube algorithm, so it'll go to 4 people instead of 1. And
so one person's still watching, or they?
Yeah, we still have our viewer. Yay. Thanks for viewing. We appreciate it. We love you. And tune in on Friday. So the schedule is Mondays and Fridays, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Central Time. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.